And I appreciate you all coming for Christina. And I know, Dan, you would be here anyway, probably, but she said if anyone comes, it's going to be because they love me. Not because I necessarily want to.
See, they did. They do.
And she wouldn't bug
People
you guys
love me.
so much if she didn't love you.
She only asked twice.
Really?
Yeah.
It was
Once a
today.
week?
Listen, no, today.
A few months ago and then today.
Oh,
She
okay.
mentioned
No,
it.
this is the first time she asked me.
Yeah.
Okay. So I forgot my pH big chart in Tulsa, but we're going to use this for the pH. Okay. Alkaline good, acidic not good. So if we were considering, obviously we already talked about the fruit and vegetables. We want the ones that go purple and blue. What about water and the beverages we consume? What color are we looking for if we test the pH?
Purple.
Anything above yellow, I would think.
Okay, exactly. So let's see how we do here on the nation's favorite beverages. I'll just put, like, the lighting's kind of bad, so I'm going to put 5 drops in here, in each. I'm going to take a white piece of paper. I think you guys can probably see that anyway, but...
That's better for my camera.
And then we'll stir with a magic marker. How does it look so far, y'all?
Yellow, here, orange.
So, what did you say, Robert? Anything on this side of yellow?
I would think so, yes.
How are we doing on the most consumed beverages in the nation?
Below.
Got about a 5, and then down into the 4s. One of these, and I think it's the Aquafina, is so acidic, it's been banned from Europe because they've got half a clue left that this is not needed to be poured into their citizens' bodies. And ours, I just put 5 in here too. Actually, I only put 4 there, whatever. This is a 9.5 from the machine, and we didn't even give these guys water.
Not yet.
I think we got it. I thought
It's all in its time.
somebody was
What's
doing
that?
that.
It's all in its time.
Okay. Since she's recording, we won't stop right now, but we should.
We just had a sermon on time this last Sunday.
I want water in your bodies though before you leave.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, let's keep going.
Kirsten, you want to do
This
this?
is this side of
I meant video.
yellow. This is if I had these pH drops and I went up to a glacial source and I tested the water, it would come out blue and purple. Once we process it and can it and run it through lead pipes and fluorine and fluoride and chlorine and junk and plastic, it gets to
This makes a
here.
lot of sense to me. I spent 2 weeks up in Valdez, Alaska, and they drink glacier water there, all right off the glaciers. That's what they plumbed in. And for the first 3 or 4 days there, I was,
Really?
yeah,
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
It's exactly that.
because it's pure water.
Yeah.
You know,
It's got charge left and it's got alkalinity.
What's the ways the bottle?
They just collect it.
I'm gonna do them 9.5. We better do 8.5 or we're gonna, I don't want, wherever you're going, I want you to get there.
So what were you giving me?
I think I gave you 8.5. You may have had some.
8.5
You've had some of my
Just to be
9.5.
conservative. We can give them more water later. Okay, so that's really cool. I love that. I will use that. So this is the thing, you guys. I don't have to pour pH drops in this water to let you see the effect that alkalinity could have on an acidic system. This is, let me see. See, it's just our water, but it will help
Displace in a
neutralize acid, displace it, and neutralize. Now watch out, watch it with the sports drink. See how tough it is? Takes 30 cups to neutralize 1 cup of an acidic drink, like, I don't even want, a sports drink.
down
How
there.
about the pop?
Yeah, nobody here drinks pop, right?
Cheers.
Nobody.
The pop is the same, 30 to 1.
No.
But watch how potent the pop is, the soda pop.
That's why I can't drink pop anymore. Like, I literally cannot bring myself to do it.
Watch this. One capful of the soda.
Wow. Wow.
And we wonder why
Oh, baby.
kids have cancer nowadays and diabetes.
Oh my gosh.
This doesn't go in any of my
No more root
nieces
beer.
or nephews' bodies. What's that?
Root beer? No more root.
No more root beer floats.
Well, you can do whatever you want, but this is the result, and this will catch up. But you know what's worse than one capful of pop? Whoops. What do you think is worse than a capful of soda?
Candy bar?
No?
What's worse than a capful?
Yeah.
Hydrochloric acid.
That's what I was going to say. Hydrochloric acid.
Two capfuls? I don't know.
Yeah. I like that.
What's worse than soda is stress and grief and fear and negative emotions.
That makes
Got all
sense.
that.
You can drink pop for 30 years.
Wow.
You get a stressful grief situation for a few months and you've got a hole in your stomach.
Huh.
So stress and any negative emotion
That makes sense.
is much more hard on the body than pop, even though pop is bad enough.
Wow.
And the stress we just go through every day is a worse acidifier than white bread. Okay, so let's see how we're doing for you guys. Good. Let's look at another one, another property. Let's look at the electricity in these things. I've messed them all up because I mixed them all together, so let's just go like that now. Do it again. Is this making sense, you guys?
Mm-hmm.
So tap water must be worse than all the bottled water, huh? Is
This,
any of these tap water?
no, I got
No?
some. We can show that. Can you grab me that one, Dan?
You're
That
not
big-
native to Tulsa though.
No.
Where's that?
You sound like
Yeah.
you're from up north.
Yes.
I feel like I'm getting a head rush off this water.
Are you being
Wouldn't
for
surprise
real?
me at all.
I've heard that. I've heard that from
My
people.
brain feels like
In
it's
fact,
bigger.
listen. When I first tried the water, right? I tried the 8.5, and my buddy was like, "Yeah, if you chug some 9.5, you'll feel like you're high." And so you knew I had to get a big glass of 9.5 and chug it, right? I did not have that same effect, but he's a little bit more sensitive than I am, probably. But I
Everybody's
was
different.
like,
Some people feel it in their brain right away, and some people it takes a couple weeks.
I have extra brains. I've had about three knocks like this on my head, and I've just been praying for God to remove them. And two of them are gone. Now I got one growing, and another small coming up. It's
What
like
is it?
A sebaceous cyst,
Okay.
whatever that is. Everyone's telling me get it cut off, and I'm like, no, it's in God's hands.
Okay.
Some heating water on it.
Some heated water.
There's a couple of waters, if we can get to them in 15 minutes, that you can put on that while you drink it to see how you do. So, on the electricity side of things, anything liquid, we can measure its ORP, if it's negative or positive. Oxidation reduction potential, or the potential to reduce oxidation. Everything has it. Like I said, we could do some fruit juices and raw coconut milk that we can get a -100. Green tea. Anything on this side of the scale, positive charge, it means it's oxidative or inflammatory. Anything on this side, it's antioxidant or anti-inflammatory. And so if we went to a glacial source with a meter like this, which they did, and we put it in, see this minus sign on there, on that -7 something?
Right.
You've seen that, Dan,
Right,
right?
yeah.
What on
It's
the,
almost
-7,
minus
wow.
800.
Wow.
because you gotta
You've
do
seen
it
that,
slow.
right?
and look at where oranges are, dude. That's what blows my mind. I'm like,
Almost a -800.
Listen to his voice. You're gonna sound more like that every day.
oh, thanks, PJ. Thank you, PJ. PJ can tell you're from Minnesota.
Well, I mean, I don't know how I sound, but good luck with it.
You can actually understand your English better than.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Except you're not following it up with "Don't you know?"
Don't you know? Yeah. So this machine here, which is the biggest machine, we've got several. Each one of them is more expensive, Each one of them makes more charge. This one we can get a minus 800 with. The more charge, the more potency, the more free radicals will be neutralized, and the more it can work anti-inflammatory and antioxidant.
What's the level of charge between the 8.5 and 9.5 water?
You know, I would have to measure it on this machine with this water tonight. We can do that after, because it's actually interesting because of the way the water's been running.
That's mine.
So what about these other liquids? Along with acidity, this charge is non-negotiable in the human body. The cells work with it, nerve transmission, cell transmission, electrical transmissions in the body. It's non-negotiable as much as the alkalinity is non-negotiable. The more you start moving this way, it's like the Energizer Bunny. It either got charged or it doesn't. You've seen that one, remember? Some of us.
Battery going empty.
Yeah, remember the ones with the symbols? You probably don't, but
Yes, I do. Thank you
rest of
very
us do.
much.
Once the battery and the charge gets low, so does the energy. In the human body, though, well, I'm not supposed to draw such parallels, but we're in a very small room here. We're not, supposed to draw so many parallels, but I'll just say negative charge in the body is good and positive charge is bad. You start getting to the point where they would say that you're making medical claims, but it's the same as alkalinity is good, acidity is bad, negative charge is good, positive charge is not good in the body. Okay, so we have the minus 800 almost with the Kangen. See how we do on the Aquafina. So what do we have there?
You got that 147.8, and it's growing.
150 positive. It's going to go to 2
Positive,
something
yeah.
slowly.
Still negative.
You've all seen this, right, you guys? It'll get up to about 2 something. Let's just jump over to the sports.
So what is regular tea as compared to green tea? Just curious.
I don't know. We could measure it, but this is the sports drink.
What is it?
Not so sporty.
400 something.
Positive 4.
400.
Sport drink. You mean the Sprite?
No,
Gatorade.
It's a
No,
Propel
It's
sports
like
drink.
Gatorade.
Sprite's the same difference. 4 something. This is why alternative cancer centers call this cancer in a can. Because this is directly.
That's why my neurologist says do not drink any saccharin.
Even just regular pop. Saccharin too. Saccharin should never even been allowed on the market, but that's another story. Okay, so we get the difference. Minus 7, 800 plus. The plus is oxidative, inflammatory. This is able to neutralize. Free radicals mutate cells to cancer cells. They're produced by stress and by bad diet and bad environment. It's the easiest thing along with the alkalinity to neutralize that. And if you feel anything at all in your brain, this is one of the things you're feeling because it's electricity that your brain has been wanting.
Yeah, it's satisfying right now.
Can you get a
Oh, no, she didn't.
What's that? You needed it yesterday?